All right, guys, it's an exciting day on the farm. Hopefully we're going to reap all the benefits of all of our hard work the last couple of weeks. We're going to get this pipe backfilled and hopefully make this ditch disappear. For some crazy reason, you guys have been living under a rock and not for sure what's going on. Let me take just a quick second to kind of get you caught up to speed here. This is actually a farm that Jen and I bought about 1.5 years ago. Farmer Chris rents it from us and farms it. Whenever we bought this thing, there's several videos. There's a ditch line runs down through here. It's all grown up with trees. This whole bottom area was real nasty and swampy. So last year, we come in, took all the trees off the ditch, and this year, several videos posted. We started all the way down there at the creek and worked our way up here with this massive, started off with a 36-inch tile, and the last run was 24-inch tile. In an effort to do a few things: one, dry up this bottom area, which is extremely wet, and two, catch some of this water coming off the hill and get it piped underground so we can have more usable and productive farm ground. As you guys can see, it's working great. At some point, we're going to put a catch basin in here. We're actually waiting on a locate on the water line to see how deep we can go. But that is not going to stop progress today. If you guys remember from the last video, we got all that pipe in. It was really wet. We wanted to give it just a little bit of time to dry up so it backfill a little nicer. We ended up with a bunch of pumpy wet spots, but check that out. She is pretty much dry. This ditch is weird. It's like the ditch is almost higher than the majority of the field, which is kind of part of the problem. I'm not for sure. I don't know if it's from years of farming or years from erosion or what, but it's not going to take near as much to fill this thing in as what I thought, because the sides are higher. We just basically need to peel it off and cave it in. Eventually, once we get this all cleaned up, we're going to come back and plow in some traditional plastic tile is the ultimate goal. But we got the all new case 1650M demo dozer, and we're going to put her to work today. Let's do it. to get you guys a visual on this. I don't know how well it shows up, but this ground kind of goes like this, and that up there is actually the ditch. That's what I was kind of saying, is the ditch is elevated from the field, which makes it really hard for the surface water to get into. I don't know if you guys can see that little clump of brush right there, but that's actually in the ditch. It probably goes up 3 or 4 feet somewhere in that neighborhood. That's kind of the reason why we left those catch basins in there, because we still have to have a place for surface water, the rain that lands on this field, to get into that pipe, which hopefully we should be able to get it directed down there to those. If that turns into being an issue, we can still come in here and put a couple dry dams in, and then pipe it to the catch basin. It's kind of the thought process. Let me see what it looks like from this angle. Yeah, can you guys see the ditch is up here, the dozer is down there. It's just really goofy how it lays, which will make filling in that ditch super easy. So I'm gonna go down through here and get this ditch filled in first. We should have a little bit extra dirt left over because the pipe takes up space, right? And then we'll come back and start working on the ditch. So it's going good. Let's keep on trucking. Man, oh man, look at that, guys. It is looking so much better already. That's not my cleanup pass. That's kind of my rough in pass. But one little trick I forgot to mention while I was digging this, and I should have explained it better. The ditch was right here. The topsoil that come out, I put right as close to the ditch as I possibly could, and I threw all the bad dirt on the back side of it. What that allows me to do when I come to backfill, maybe you can see it right there, I got a little rolling ridge. I can actually take all that bad dirt, push it up over top of the good topsoil, and now I have this good ridge of topsoil left to come in here and kind of finish this off. Kind of see it a little bit right there. It's not foolproof. You'll still get some junk mixed in with it, but for far out here in the field, as way as it goes, it works really well. The ideal scenario would be to put the topsoil on one side of the ditch and the good dirt on the other, but that was very difficult to do because we were using that side of the ditch to stage and set all of our pipes. So this is the next best thing, and it works fairly well. So I think what we're going to do from here is go up there and start in on filling that ditch in from the top side coming down, because I think I got more dirt to work with up there, and I can kind of work that dirt on down. I might get a little scarce in dirt right in here. I don't know yet, but if we start there and work that way, we will find out. So let's do it. All right, like I said, guys, I'm gonna start up here on this upper end. Got a pretty good little hump right here with some good dirt in it. We can work down through there, but we're a little bit scarce on topsoil. This upper end, why do I keep calling it topper end? Upper end. I'm gonna try to save what I can, then we'll start pushing or shove. There's not much here, but it's worth keeping around in case we need it. I don't know why there's a big hump here, but there is for some reason. Ditch is dried up nice though. Some extra dirt left over from filling in the pipe, and I think I'm going to need it down towards that other end, so we'll kind of work our way down there and see what we got. Not as much topsoil here as I thought there was. Chris had cover crop plans on this, so it's kind of hard to see what you got until you start bulldozing through it, but I don't think that topsoil is worth saving, to be honest with you. Let's fill a ditch in. So there's actually, random fun fact, there's actually an old video, it's one of my older videos, of setting 3 clay pipes right there. The crazy part was we set those 3 clay pipes because Chris could not get from that field to this field without going up and around the road. He had to take the head off the combine. So to look at what, I don't know, I'm sure you guys are good. Somebody will tag the, if you post the comment, post the link to the video in the comments, I'll try to tag it. I don't know if I'll have time to go look for it, but it's just incredible. We had to put 3 pipes here to get from here to there. Now it's just gonna be all one big field. So sorry, get off on a rant. Let's push some dirt. Kind of a last minute decision, but I was able to save some good topsoil on each side of that ditch. I think that raised berm we keep talking about just from years of farming. The roots and the trees and everything just kind of held that dirt, and the farmers are always kind of rolling dirt up. And eventually that got lower and this got higher. Robbing dirt from there to put it to here. Nature's way of doing it, I guess. But I think what we're gonna do, I originally thought we were gonna have to haul some dirt up here to build it this dam at some point. But we got our pipe in here deep enough. I think this is gonna be more of an indention than a holding pond. Same thing, just opposite direction, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and take this dirt here, which is not the best quality stuff, and use it to fill this ditch in, because I think once we get a locate on that water line, we're gonna be able to dig some of this up and use it for whatever little bit of a berm we need here. So hopefully that all makes sense. We're back to pushing dirt. ditch filled in. Man, it looks absolutely awesome. I'm gonna get some topsoil thrown on it right here. Kind of keep working on my extra dirt down that way. And we'll see what this section looks like, and hopefully we'll carry on and do the next. Improvement for the farm. Man, oh man, guys, look at that. That turned out absolutely awesome. That makes all those aggravating days of setting that clay pipe worth it right there. That is absolutely beautiful. So this is what it needs to look like, and that's what it did look like. So we got next section here to go down to basically the property corner of that other catch basin down there. This section here don't really have the big mounds on the side as much. It just more needs to be filled in. So I generated some dirt here. I got some dirt generated down there. Hopefully between the two piles, we got enough to make it happen. So let's do it. Man, that just turned out awesome. Love it. Man, oh man, guys, check that out. I could not be any happier with the way that all blended together. That is absolutely awesome. Old ditch is gone, new pipe is covered up. Like I said, after a couple good hard rains, we'll kind of have to maybe reassess this if we have some erosion issues. We got places to go with the water now with the catch basins. We can come in here and put a couple dry dams and some pipes in, but that right there is an absolutely huge improvement. Love it. That thing right there was just the ticket for this, man. It was the perfect size dozer. Obviously we could have done it with the 850J and then come back and finish it with the D4, but that thing right there did an absolutely amazing job. And I got to thank you guys. If it wasn't for you guys supporting the channel, I'd never get opportunities to run new paint like this and give you my thoughts on it. And that thing right there has definitely impressed. Don't worry guys, I will do a complete review on it at some point. A couple little nuances. It's not necessarily the machine. I just got to get used to that particular, the tendencies of that particular machine. But the more I run it, the more I really like it. But I'm just in awe. That turned out even better than I thought it was going to. What do you guys think? You guys have been following the channel for a while and go all the way back to when the trees and everything was on here. This is like day and night difference. So next question is, where do we go from here? We're not done yet. We got a couple days before Chris catches us with the planter. We're gonna keep going and get done what we can. We got some busted pipe we're gonna want to put in these catch basins, maybe control some erosion, and we want to go up and try to catch that small ditch over there, get it in here, and parts of this are still laying wet, so we may try to plow some pipe up through there, but that's gonna be for another day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. Want to make sure you don't miss out on what's coming up next, or my thoughts on this beautiful piece of paint. I'd consider subscribing if you haven't already. That way we can catch you on the next one. Later, guys.